Hello my friends, we are currently on a seedless grape farm in the US state. That sounds like a fun experience. Are you in California, where a lot of seedless grapes are grown, or somewhere else? What's been the highlight of your visit? That sounds exciting. In today's video, will you be exploring the grape growing process, tasting some grapes, or maybe even learning about the different varieties? What do you have planned? That's great. Watching the harvesting and processing of seedless grapes sounds fascinating. Will you be interviewing any farmers, or getting a behind-the-scenes look at how it all works? Seeing how thousands of tons of grapes are turned into raisins must be quite a sight. Are you going to cover the different methods of drying them and any fun facts about the raisin industry? Yes, California raisins are a classic. They have a sweet, rich flavor and are perfect for snacking or baking. Do you have a favorite way to enjoy them? That's the peak time for grape harvests in California. It must be interesting to see the process during that period. Are you focusing on any specific varieties or aspects of the harvest in your video? So you're talking about the time when the vineyards are busy with the harvest. It's fascinating how the whole community comes together during that period. Are you planning to highlight any particular traditions or techniques used during the harvest? California is a major player in the grape industry, producing a significant portion of the world's grapes, particularly for wine, table consumption, and raisins. The state's diverse climate and geography allow for a variety of grape types to thrive. In vineyards, careful attention is given to each stage of growth. Here's a general overview of how grapes are cared for and harvested. Before planting, the soil is tested and amended to ensure it has the right nutrients and pH levels for grape growth. Vines are typically planted in rows, spaced to allow for air circulation and sunlight. This helps prevent disease and promotes healthy growth. Given California's dry climate, efficient irrigation systems like drip irrigation are often used to provide vines with the necessary water without wasting resources. In winter, vines are pruned to remove old growth and shape the plants, encouraging new growth in the spring. Organic and conventional methods are employed to manage pests and diseases, ensuring the health of the vines. Harvesting typically occurs in late summer to early fall, depending on the grape variety and desired sugar levels. Winemakers often sample grapes to determine the optimal harvest time. While the San Joaquin Valley is indeed a significant area for grape cultivation, particularly for table grapes and raisins, California's grape vineyards are distributed across several key regions. Here's a breakdown. This area is the heart of California's agriculture, known for producing a vast quantity of table grapes and raisins. The warm climate and fertile soil are ideal for growing these varieties. Famous for its premium wine production, Napa Valley is home to many world-renowned wineries. The cooler microclimates and diverse terroirs allow for high-quality wine grapes, particularly Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay. In California, the viticulture season typically begins in late winter, around January and February. During this time, grapevines are pruned to promote healthy growth for the upcoming growing season. Pruning is crucial as it shapes the vine, removes dead or unproductive wood, and helps manage crop load. After pruning, the vines begin to bud in late March or early April, signaling the start of the growing season. If you're interested in specific regions or grape varieties, let me know. To build a new grape farm, workers will drive stakes into the ground to support the trellising system for the grapevines. These stakes, usually made of wood or metal, are essential for providing structure and stability to the vines as they grow. The stakes help keep the vines upright and allow for better air circulation, sunlight exposure, and easier harvesting. Once the stakes are in place, wires or other support systems are attached to them to train the vines properly. This setup is crucial for promoting healthy growth and maximizing grape yield. The time it takes for grapes to reach harvest can vary depending on the grape variety and the climate conditions, but generally, once the flowering occurs, it often takes around 70 to 100 days for the grapes to mature. This period is known as the Raisins stage, when the grapes change color and begin to ripen. In warmer regions like California, the growing season can be quite efficient, allowing for a faster turnaround. After this maturation period, the grapes are typically harvested in late summer to early fall, depending on the variety and desired sugar levels. If you need more specifics or details about a certain type of grape, feel free to ask. Yes, during the growing season, especially as grapes begin to mature, vineyard managers often apply insecticides to protect the grapes from pests, including aphids, spider mites, and other harmful insects. These treatments are crucial to prevent damage to the vines and ensure a healthy harvest. Integrated pest management (IPM) strategies are commonly employed, which may include monitoring pest populations, using beneficial insects, and applying targeted insecticides when necessary. The goal is to minimize pest damage while also reducing chemical use to protect the environment and maintain grape quality. To ensure the quality of grapes at harvest, workers often manage crop load by cutting back or thinning the grape clusters, usually by removing about 30% of the fruit. This practice helps the vines focus their energy on the remaining grapes, promoting better ripening, improved flavor concentration, and overall higher quality. Thinning also allows for better air circulation and sunlight penetration, which can reduce the risk of disease and improve the overall health of the vines. This approach is essential for achieving the desired quality in winemaking, especially for premium wines. Absolutely, if you only have a few vines in your garden, aggressive pruning or thinning can feel regrettable, especially if you're emotionally attached to each grape cluster. While pruning is essential for the health and productivity of the vines, it's important to strike a balance. For small gardens, careful consideration should be given to how much to prune to ensure you still get a decent harvest while maintaining the overall vigor of the plants. Once the grapes have ripened and reached the desired sugar levels, they are indeed ready to start a new harvest season. This is an exciting time for vineyard owners and workers as they prepare to pick the grapes and begin the winemaking process. The timing of the harvest is crucial and can vary depending on the grape variety, climate, and desired wine style. Properly timed harvesting ensures the best flavor and quality in the final product. Yes, during the harvest, workers typically cut each grape by hand to ensure careful handling and selection. This method allows them to assess the quality of each bunch. Any unsatisfactory fruit, such as grapes that are overripe, underripe, or damaged, will be discarded to maintain the overall quality of the harvest. Hand harvesting is especially important for premium wines, as it minimizes bruising and ensures that only the best grapes make it into the winemaking process. This meticulous approach helps in producing high-quality wines that reflect the terroir and characteristics of the vineyard. During the annual grape harvest season, it's true that a significant number of workers, often around 95,000, flock to California vineyards and other wine-producing regions to assist with the labor-intensive process.